Oh, Whistling Diesel thinks he can destroy some seats. Well, I can too. Whistling Diesel don't have nothing on me. You guys don't know Whistling Diesel, definitely check him out. That was oddly satisfying. But guys, don't fret. That's what the seat actually looked like. All right, roll the video for today. Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, I don't typically sound like this, but I've been getting over a cold. It's been happening now for the last 3 or 4 days. So if you don't know who I am SendIt Steve. We got the F450, we got the Jeep, but today is about the C4 Corvette. And boy, oh boy, is it looking good. Now, I don't know if it's the snow on the ground or what, but we've been trying to make some changes. I've been doing some thinking, and I do believe that it's gonna get a change of wheels here. So I started kind of messing around, then I decided, hey, I might as well pick up the camera and go ahead and shoot a video for today, rather than, you know, kind of just hanging out and kind of test fitting and doing some thinking. I've been looking at wrap ideas, I've been looking at wheel ideas, I've been thinking a bunch of things, and I don't know which direction I want to take this thing. As much as I do like these original wheels, obviously the center caps I already took off, but I do actually like these original wheels. But I started thinking, like, we got to take this thing to the next level. We've got to make it stand out above the rest. And well, I'm thinking tire and wheel change. So I started thinking, obviously, as you guys do know, I do have the GTA. These wheels are a little bit dirty, but I believe these are actually the same bolt pattern. So I went in the house, I grabbed them, and well, I decided to go ahead and start test fitting. So when I put it on, obviously you can tell the bolt pattern is the same, and it actually does somewhat fit. And by somewhat, I mean it 100% fits. So I started to think, that maroon and that, you know, gold color is actually a really good color combo. But then I started thinking, no, you know what, we need to take this thing modern. We got to, you know, make this thing look a little bit different. So I went on and I started doing a little bit of wheel shopping. So that's going to lead me to the next picture that you're going to see here in a few minutes. We decided to switch up the wheels, so I went ahead and ordered a set of wheels for the C4. So I was actually then trying to pick which size, because these are 16s on there. The car itself actually has 17s all the way around up. And I started thinking, these tires are actually in rather good shape. They're not beat up, they're not dry rotted, they're not cracked. The fronts are actually really nice. And you know, they actually have a lot of life left in them. So I started thinking, I think 17s is going to be the perfect tire and wheel for this car, because we don't have to purchase tires. So I went on, I ordered wheels for the car, and bingo bango, they will actually be here in a video that you'll see probably Sunday night or Monday. So we got wheels for the car. The second thing is wrap. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, now's the time to do it. SendIt_Steve. I put up a couple clips on there asking you guys what you guys want to do. And now, normally, I would do the opposite of what you guys want to do, because that's just me, and I like to do my own thing. I like to do what I like, but I'm thinking resale value with this car. So the reason we're doing the black interior, which we're going to get into later in the video, that's what this video is about, is the interior. But the reason that we're doing the black interior is because resaleability. I believe it's going to be easier to sell when it's done. So when I decided to do the wheels, I did a poll. We picked the wheels that got the most votes out of everyone. Wrap, same thing. We've got the most picked wrap on order, and it is actually en route to be here. I would assume early next week. The wheels will be here Sunday. The wrap, I'm not really sure. I didn't get confirmation on that yet, but there you guys have it. We're going to do some big changes on this. Got wheels coming, we got the wrap coming. This thing's going to look freaking killer when it's all said and done. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get into the video for today. Oh, another thing I wanted to add, I need gold and black center caps for a Pontiac WS6 suspension. I need 3 of them. I have 3 good center caps, or I have 1 good center cap. The rest of them are either missing or they're broken. So if anybody knows a way to get these, that'd be great. I do see silver online. I see black online, but I need gold. So if anybody can find me the gold WS6 performance package center caps, that would be ideal, and I will pay handsomely for them. Thank you. Let's roll the footage. Now that we're going to get into tearing out the interior here, I want to go ahead and pinpoint one of the cool things that I've actually forgot about vehicles like this. Obviously, this was built in the 80s, so what you get is actually Phillips head hardware absolutely everywhere. Every nut, every bolt. Well, these are rusted out because obviously the door sills and door panels, you can see here, they're definitely weathered. So we're gonna have to go ahead and get all new weather trimming and everything. You can see it's definitely seen its better days, and it definitely gets water in here because, as you do know, it has been cold as heck here. And well, this morning the door didn't want to open very well because all of this was just water, so it actually stuck to this side. So we're gonna go ahead and get these door cards off. We're gonna get the carpets out of this thing. We're gonna get the seats out of this thing. We're gonna go ahead back here. We're gonna take all of the carpet out of the back. Now, I am gonna go back with black interior. So the seats, we're gonna keep the backs. We're gonna take them, we're gonna probably get them repainted. These plastic trim pieces that you see here, we're gonna reuse. Black we're gonna reuse here. We're gonna reuse the deck lid piece here also. So, you know, everything's we're gonna reuse what we can reuse, and we're gonna throw away what we are obviously not able to salvage. So carpeting, all gone out of here. I don't want it. I'm not gonna use it. It's absolutely disgusting. So then you go underneath here, and everything is actually still black underneath. So I'm okay with it. It's basically going to be a carpet swap and seat swap. So let's just get into it now. And like I said, super easy. All you're going to need is a drill. So let's start tearing into it. Some screws are already missing, as you can tell. I mean, I guess it is what it is. It's a car from the 80s, and from when I pulled some of the trash out of here, I'm not sure if I still have that clip, but I did find some speakers back here. So I'm assuming somebody changes the speakers in the back some point or another in the time of ownership of this vehicle. So we'll just get all this stuff taken out here, discard all of the carpeting because it is absolutely atrocious. I don't like the color. That's why we're actually going to black. So another thing, I'm going to get a cup so we can put all these screws in, all the hardware, because we're putting this car back together. This is not going to be a car that we half-ass, guys. Yep, as you can tell there, that's obviously a dead giveaway that is not a factory speaker, and that's probably why the sound system actually sounds the way it does. No problem, we're going to keep that speaker. I'm kind of actually glad that has actually been replaced. That's definitely a big win for us. But this carpet has got to go. First piece of carpeting out. Ugh, so gross. Some of this matting I think we're gonna go ahead and discard as well, because I'm actually gonna keep it until the new stuff comes, because if it doesn't come with this sound deadening and padding, we're gonna reuse it. We'll go ahead and bleach it. I'll actually run it through a bleach cycle in the washer and hope that it actually doesn't destroy it. So let me keep going. I definitely call myself very fortunate to have the black trim pieces that I have here, because those were actually some of the harder ones while I was looking it up to find. So good for me, saving me money. Alrighty. Alright, so to take out the carpet from behind this, I know I should go get the real socket, but these pliers seem to do the best. I've literally used pliers and a screwdriver to disassemble this entire car, which, you know, it just makes it funny because that's 80s. That's 80s stuff. You didn't need a different tool for every single thing. Now, once we get up into the engine bay and everything, you're definitely going to need your share of Torx bits, but to do things, common things, you just needed basic hand tools back in the old days. Alrighty, that is out. Now your handle is loose. I'm gonna go ahead and grab our drill here. Go ahead and undo this bolt or screw here. obviously you want to save all of your hardware. And now you can see, come back over here to this side, the handle is loose, unlike the other side where I just kind of manhandled it. And well, you can pull it right out. Another section of dirty, nasty carpet ready to be taken out and thrown away. Ugh, so gross, so gross. All right, again, these I don't think we're gonna get with the new vehicle, but if we do, we'll reuse them. If we don't, I don't think it's a bad deal. Go ahead and rip this one out here. Oh, before we move on into the interior here, I wanted to say that this seal actually looks like it's in really, really good shape here, going along the window here. So I don't think we're going to replace this one. Like I said, the whole way around, hopefully it's not too jerky. It looks like it's in really, really good shape. So we'll clean out the little drain hole here, and we'll get these things cleaned up, because this seal appears to be very, very good. There was no real moisture or any damage back here, so that's a win. All right, let's get these seats and door panels and nastiness out of this thing. Now this is your mold side, and I definitely don't want to spend much time on this side until the carpet's out. So we're going to do this as fast as possible. Might end up fast forwarding to just getting this seat out, because I don't really want my GoPro sitting in this crap. All right. Again, don't break any plastic trim pieces. The last of the bolts out, and we should be able to get the seats out after we unplug them. We've got a seat out. Oh yes. Plugging and chugging, baby. Yes. Oh, look at that. Some fragrance. That would be the musty smell that I smell. Not really must, it's just old woman scent, which I did find a name in this car, and her name was actually Eleonora. So Eleonora, if you or your grandson or anyone is watching this, please reach out so we can find out what happened to this car. I pulled this up off of camera. Look how good that carpet looks underneath that cover. So that cover's obviously been on there for quite some time. That actually looks pretty cool. So maybe we'll get another set of these covers, obviously not chrome, or maybe we'll get these powder coated, because these are actually real metal. Maybe we'll get them powder coated black and put them back in then, because definitely looks like it protected that pretty well. All right, let's get some of the screws out here, some of the other upholstery, and get this interior and get this carpet out of this vehicle. Another seat down. That is just gross, but we did find a socket, so we came up on that. We got another Craftsman socket, not sure the size, probably a 7 mil, because that's usually what most of these interior pieces are. But let me go ahead and get all the screws out. There's going to be some screws all along here for the carpet, for this dash pad here, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing ripped out. Look, we found more mold here, which is disgusting. So again, guys, we're going to redo all the weather trim on the top of this, and along on the side here. Again, the rear is actually still good, so that's good. So let me get this carpeting out. I think we can all agree that getting rid of this carpet and entire interior is definitely what this car needed. So I wanted to go ahead and reassure you guys of the heater core leak. If you look down here on this side, you can just tell this is absolutely saturated in moisture here. Like I did say, I drove the car a lot. You can definitely tell there's moisture all underneath of here, and that's what's actually going to be the leak and what caused the mold and what caused all the issue with this car. Sorry about coughing here, guys. I am still getting over being sick, but we're gonna go ahead and discard like all of this stuff. We're just ripping it all out. You can definitely tell it is just saturated wet here. And I'm definitely glad that we have decided to just completely gut this thing and start fresh. So there you guys have it. We've got this thing all completely gutted out. I got some of the hardware back here. I've saved some of the trim pieces. These pieces here we're gonna actually paint black so that they match, and it actually will look absolutely killer. Again, with some of the other trim pieces, we're gonna paint them black, whatever I can't find. The only other thing that I have not ordered yet and I haven't been able to source is a black center console lid. So if anybody knows where I can get a black center console lid and the two side pieces in black, that is 100% what I need. Also, I need the seatbelt covers here in black. So there you guys have it. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. I am absolutely having a blast doing this kind of tear down and, you know, rebuild process. I'm excited. I've spent a lot more money on this car than I thought I was going to, but it is going to be all worth it in the end, and I'm sure of that, because I've seen you guys' feedback and you guys seem to really be enjoying this car. It's something somebody can afford. You can buy these things absolutely cheap right now, and you can find the parts kind of, I don't want to say everywhere. Like, I've noticed that 88 and 89 are actually the harder years to find. Of course, mine is an 88. I know previously I've said mine was an 84, but this is actually an 88 model year. So 88 and 89 seem to be the hard ones to find, like door cards that aren't all beat up and in terrible shape. We still got to take these off yet. I'm just trying to end it now while the sun is getting ready to set. But we've got this thing pretty much where it's, you know, stripped down where it is. So back to what I was saying with finding door cards and that, I did actually make a few phone calls down to it's Dino's Corvette down in Mississippi, and I reached out to him and I said, hey, how hard would it be just to completely switch out this dash to like a 96 and, you know, really bring this thing up to modern? He said it's not worth it, not worth the headache, just try to find good black door cards. So he's actually trying to help me out, so I appreciate all the support. His link will be in the description down below. But this car is coming together and coming along very, very fast, and even with me being sick for a few days, we're able to get this thing torn apart. The new wheels will be here. I am freaking pumped. I hope you guys are too. So there you guys have it. If you like the content, please smash that like button, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in an upcoming video with probably either the wheels or the engine. I don't know which one we're going to tear into first. Depends on how I feel tomorrow. We might do the engine. If I'm still kind of out of it and not really up for it, we'll just wait till Sunday and then do a wheel reveal and get the wheels tossed on this thing a while. So there you guys have it. Again, take care. Please, again, likes definitely help me out. Comments help. Please stay positive, guys. I've been doing all this, trying to make changes and everything. I know we're trying to stray away from our crazy extreme builds that we've been doing, but I'm trying to do like real content for you guys, real, you know, positive content that I can also make money on, and, you know, can kind of share, you know, my passion for the automobile as well. So take care, guys, and I will see you in the next upload.